Okay, so in the raw, so we're in the raw
Mm-hmm.
spreadsheet here, and we're going
Mm-hmm.
to go up to add-ons.
Mm-hmm.
And you put Autocrat on yours already,
Yes, I
right?
did install it.
Okay, so then you're going to launch it, and it's going to pop up the little thing here. And we are, since we already have the learning target plan here,
Mm-hmm.
we'll just click on it, and then we'll edit that merge.
Okay.
And because we've already connected it. That is this right here the original sheet
Mm-hmm.
that we
That's
already, okay,
yours.
so
I
that's the
just
one we
changed
already
it to,
connected
yeah,
it
I
to.
changed the
Cool.
title of it, but that is yours.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this is from form response one. We are going to, in this case, I want to choose the right template. So we're going to use, this is the template we're using here. It looked like it opened up in a new document, although this is like, it's almost like it's not seeing
All the merge tags that we
all
put
these
in there.
merge tags. Yeah.
There they are.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good. Yay!
But it looks like it changed them all to timestamp, which is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in strength, then yeah, you would just find the right one.
What would
So
you
would
say
it be
is your
that one?
strength?
What would you say is your greatest personal strength? The purpose. What was your purpose for being at Monarch? The affirmation.
What is a mantra? Yeah, that one.
Okay, and then apparently we're gonna have to. Oh, you know what? You when you changed the parameters of the form,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't recognize the headings.
Oh,
So
okay.
it changed the headers on the spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it all went back to timestamp.
Mm. Oh,
So
yeah, I
who's
did.
your high
Yeah,
school
yeah,
advisor? Yeah, so there we go. Date, we use timestamp for
yeah. There we
date.
go.
Trimester.
Select the current trimester. So number 3.
There we go. Social would be social learning target. Emotional learning target. Life skills learning target, and then academic
That one
is
stayed. I didn't
okay.
change that one.
So okay, yeah. So it looks like anytime we change
Mm.
the question
Mm-hmm.
in a form, it thereby changes the header in the spreadsheet, which then makes us have to
Makes you
come
have to
back into
remap it.
Autocrat, right, and revamp the deal.
That's no
So it
problem.
looks like, so
And
yeah,
yeah,
so it looks
hopefully
like,
it'll be finalized by Thursday, and
right,
we won't have
right.
to fool around with it too
So
much.
yeah, so anytime we go in there
Okay.
and do that, then we have to come in here and
If
change those
something's not
headers.
working, that's probably not why. So then here, I wanted well, hopefully it'll still do it, because from that advisor, that's where it should pull that email address in, right?
Well, and also, well, it's going to send it to the advisor,
And then we
which
can
I'm not
add.
sure what, well, we want to add email. Well, this document, we don't want to go to the student, right? Just want it to go to the advisor. Is that right?
No, the student should get it
Should get
as
this?
their
Okay.
finished one.
So I think that in the form, email address, so email address is
That's
their
what
email
that's
address.
theirs. Yes.
So we want to make sure that this one, and I'm just going to copy it and paste it there so that they get a copy of it. And then I just want to make sure that who in the
Who is your high school advisor was the question.
Who is your high school advisor? Okay, so let's see. No, here. Who is your high school advisor? So it'd be
that one.
That one that we want to copy and then replace that one with.
And then can I put, like, in that field my email address so that all
of
them automatically
so all of them go
to
there,
me?
Yeah. So is it
It's
Keisha?
oh, it needs to be Google, right? Yeah, Keisha Lynn dot more.
That's right. that means all of them come to you.
Yep.
So it'll go to the high school advisor, it'll go to the kid, and it'll go to that. And we want to include it as, in this case, view only, commentable.
Commentable.
It could do it as a PDF.
The actual growth, that chart should be commentable. The actual journal is what they'll be able to edit throughout the trimester.
And then...
And I haven't set up the folder structure yet, but
okay.
I will make sure that happens.
We'll figure that out. And then we just want it to run when new forms are submitted still.
So is that, when you check that box, that means it happens automatically?
Like right when they do the form.
It spits out in a few minutes. Everyone gets email.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And I don't know about this time interval. You can have it run.
I would like to just keep it automatic.
Yeah, okay.
Just keep it automatic.
The one thing that I don't know whether it does or not is I don't know whether it, if you update it, I guess.
So we did set it so that someone that's why they have to use their JDCCS for that, because they can go back in and change their answers.
Right.
So we can just test it, like we'll create one.
And I think you can always, I would say that that probably instead of having it, having them go in, because you can't go in and change a form. You can only create a new one.
Right.
So if it doesn't come out, if a kid wants to change something, I think they would have to go in and just redo the whole thing.
I thought we checked the box that they could sign in and review, because I played around with that myself when I did this one.
Yeah.
And then it did let me go in, and it said this data is going to replace the data that you previously put in, or it gave me some kind of notification that said you're updating your previous entry.
All right, let's see. George Bush today, mrounds at stjccs.net, trimester 1, 11th grade. My high school advisor is Mr. Rounds.
Let's check Miss Keisha Lance.
Okay, there we go. And continue.
Tech skills.
My strength lies in combining tech skills and human interact. Not typing, that's for sure. Okay. Purpose for being at Monarch is to
teach the babies.
There you go. Teach the. I was having a crisis of conscience there.
Just do it.
There you go. No, I do have mine. I do know.
What's your personal mantra, affirmation, or quote?
It's be awesome.
Be awesome. I like it.
That's it. See, it's right there. Be awesome.
Wonderful.
Okay, I'm just gonna use those so that I can get it filled out. Ba-bow. Ba-bow. Okay, let's see. Social growth. I want to do gardening for sure. And volunteering community service. Oh wow, this is cool. I like this.
Thank you.
Miss Keisha Lynn put some work in. Little Saturday school, little genius hour. I like that. Okay. Trimester, try to gather input. Awesome. Trimester. Like it. And then we submit. And then hopefully over here. See, I should be getting a couple of different ones because I put my own email in as the student email, and then I also put myself as my advisor.
Yeah. If that works, if it doesn't work, then I might just have to
we'll
change
say.
it to the email and take the names out.
Okay, so this is my growth plan right here. So this is the one for me as a student.
Can we change the subject of that email, or does that just go out like that?
You can make it whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm wondering now, because it's not coming in, we'll give it a minute, but let's see what this looks like and see if it all popped in. Boom, 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 boom.
It did. I didn't put the tags on opportunity yet. And I'm still trying to think about transformation. I love it, but look at that. That looks so awesome.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
It's all right here. Boom.
Yeah.
That's my advisor. See, I'm wondering though if it's not coming into me, the advisor. You know what I mean? Like right here. And I'm wondering if that's because it has Mr. Rounds. Like that's
that's what I was experimenting with. So if that
I think
does
we may
not
need to
work, then
change
we'll
that to
take
just the email.
Yeah,
address.
I was just seeing if like I formatted it the way the Outlook would format it. So that's no problem. I think it'll be
because
pretty
that one's
easy
not
for
coming in. But
and again, the students are not doing these alone. So in the facilitation guide,